Welcome to online classes, student. So in our maths class we are on fraction, right, on 6th chapter. So today we are going to do the fraction in addition, right? Addition we are going to do in the fraction. So you can see the following questions are given to us on page number 78. So you having 2 by 6 and 3 by 6. We have to add it. So firstly we will convert into add. So 2 by 6 plus 3 by 6, right? You have to write like this, and after this we will convert into when the two or more denominators are same. That means that will be taken as 1, which means same. So 6 will be here and 2 and 3 we are going to add, right? When we add 2 and 3, you can see it's become 5 over 6. So when we add a fraction like this, we got our answer 5 by 6. Okay. So then come to the next one. 1 by 10, 2 by 10 and 5 by 10. Now we have to convert it to an addition equation. We will convert it as we having this 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 5 by 10, right? As I earlier said that when there is the denominator is denominator is the same of 1 or 3 or 4 sums, that will be take as 1. Okay, so I will take here as 10 and yes 1 2 3 this one is 5. We will add here 1 plus 2 plus 5, it's become 8. The answer will be 10. 8 over 10. Okay students, let's do the next one is 4 by 7 and 1 by 7. Now we have to convert into the equation. So we having 4 by 7, which means plus 1 by 7, right? Because in our equation what we have to do, add the following, which means these sums are given to us and we have to convert into the addition. So now I have converted it and then I will give the answers of this fraction by addition, right? Now as the common denominator 7, 4 plus 1, which become 5. Okay, so here is 5 over 7, the third answer. Now come to 1 by 5, 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. Which one is D, right? So we will convert it as we having 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5, right? Now we having a common 5 and then we will plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. 1 and 2 become 3 and when we plus 1 more into 3, it's become 4. So it's become 4 by 5. The answer of your D sum, right? So let's do the students E sum, which one is 1 by 3, 7 by 3, 4 by 3. We having the three equations, right? 3 fractions that are converted. 1 by 3 plus 7 by 3 plus 4 by 3. Having the common denominator, we will take as it is 3 and now we are going to plus 7 and 1 become 8, right? So let's do this. Plus 7 plus 4, it's become 12, right? And this one is 3. So the last one is improper fraction, which is 12 by 3, right? So student, this one is A, B, C, D, E. Now we are going to do F, G, H and I. So I am going to rub this one and we will do the next one. Now we know how to do these all sums, so you can do yourself also. But I will give you the whole explanation here of your chapter. The F1 is 3 by 8 and yes 5 by 8, 7 by 8. So how we will do it? Let's do this. Okay. Now we having 3 by 8, right? 3 by 8 and 5 by 8 and the next one is 7 by 8. Okay. Now you can see we have to convert it into the addition. So 3 by 8 plus 5 by 8 plus 7 by 8 plus, then we will take the denominator as one denominator of these all. Okay, then we will plus the numerator here. Okay, now you can see here is 5 and here is 7. We can add these all things. So 7, 8, 9, 10 and 5 become 15, and here is 8. So the answer is 15 over 8. Okay students, you can plus it. 7, 8, 9, 10 and 5 become 15, and denominator is 8, so 15 over 18. Let's do the other one, which one is 1 by 2, 5 by 2 and 9 by 2. Let's do this one. One by 2 and comma 1 by 5, and this one is 5 and this one is 2. Sorry, mistake again. And last one is 9 by 2. So as we have to do convert first, we will convert it. 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2 plus 9 by 2, and then we will take as common denominator, then plus 5 plus 9, which is equal to 9 and 1 become 10, 10 and 5, 15, right? And it's our answer of addition of this fraction number. So the last we are going to H. 3 by 4, 1 by 4 and 5 by 4. We have to add them. As now there is a common fraction is 4. Okay, let's do this. Okay students, this is 3 by 4, 1 by 4 and the last sum is 5 by 4. Okay, we have to convert it in the addition. So let's do this. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4, right? Students, I am giving the every explanation so that you can write just like that, like this. You have to explain the whole thing, and how we converted them, and how we take the common denominator, and how we plus the numerator in this exercise. You have to explain every stages. These are stages for you. You can see the first, we having this sum in our book, we converted into the addition. Now I am going to take the one common denominator and we going to plus the numerator. 3 1 plus 1 plus 5. So you can see when we plus 3 and 1, it's become 4, and 4 and 5 become 9, right? So we having 9 over 4. This one is our answer. Okay. So next one, 5 by 9 and 2 by 9. This one is easy for us because these have only 2 digits. The last one is 5, 9 and 2, 9. We have this. Now we will convert it. Okay. Take equals to 5 over 9 plus 2 over 9. Now I am going to take the common denominator. Then 5 plus 2. It's become 5, 6, 7. And it's 9. So this is our answer of our last sum of addition. You can see the last sum 7 over 9. Okay, the I one, this one is I. We have done all our sum of third unit. There are 4 units for us in the exercise 5G. We now in the last we are going to do the first and second. Firstly, we will learn how to do the subtraction and the addition in the fraction. Okay, as you can see, we have done our addition. Now we are going to learn how to do the subtraction. But firstly, we will fill up our first one, which is add the following, and has been done for you. This one is done for you, the first one. You can see on the first page number 78. Okay student, this one is done for us on the book. So you can easily you can do on your book. So you have to do yourself because these are explained for you. So you have to give the answers only. So let's do the second one, the subtract following. First we will learn how to do the subtraction. Okay, which means we are going to subtract. The first one is 1 by 4 from 1 by 4. Okay, as we having our first 1 by 4 from, we have to subtract by 1. Okay, now we will convert it. How we will convert it? As we have to show the sign 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4. When we take as one denominator 4, 1 minus 1, right, it's become 0. So 4. When the numerator is 0, the answer will be 0. Okay, so the answer of this one is 0. Always remember, if the numerator is 0, that means the denominator is also 0. The answer will be the 0. Okay, let's do the B sum. B1 is 1 over 5 from 4 over 5. 1 by 5 from 4 by 5. So as we have to convert them into the equation is 1 over 5, 1 by 5 minus 4 by 5, and in the second step we will take as common denominator and take 1 minus 4. When we minus 4 by 1, it's become 3 by 5. Okay, so the answer will be 3 by 5 when we subtract these two fraction numbers, right? Let's do the another one. Which one is C? Okay, the C one is 3 by 10 from 8 by 10. Okay, 3 by 10 from 8 by 10. This one is C. Okay, so let's do this. You can see this one is equation. We have to solve it. How we will solve it? First we will show this one is minus sum as I have shown here. So take one denominator, 3 by 8. So when we minus from 8 is 8, 6, 7. How much is left? 5. 5 over 10. Okay students, you can see our C answer is 5 over 10. Right? Let's do the other one. Which one is D? D1 is, okay, 2 by 6 from 4 by 6. We have to subtract it. Okay, let's do the subtraction of 2 by 6 from which number? 4 by 6. Now we have to solve them. How we will solve it? We will take first, give them our equation where we have to subtract, and then we will take the denominator as 1, 2 by 4. So you can see when we minus by 4 from 2, it's be 2 left and 6 will be here. So it is 6 by 2, right? So the answer of your D is 2 by 6. Now come to the next one. Which one is E? Okay students, let's do the E sum, which is 1 by 4 from 3 by 4, right? So you can see we are going to do our E sum. So we have to follow the rule of 3 minus 4. Okay, sorry. Okay, 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. Take the 1 common. 3 minus 1 equals to 2, and this one is 4. Okay, so the 4 by 2 are answer, 2 by 4 square. So this one is our exercise 6G. Please solve the sum on your fair copy so that I can see that how you are explaining your every sum in the notebook. Okay, that's all for today. You can do your exercise 6G. Okay, which one is left? You can do by yourself because I have explained here very deeply. If you have any query related to your this chapter or this exercise, you can comment in your comment, or you can share your problems or queries into the classroom app, right? Thank you.